Ah, man refuses an opportunity to sit next to a good-looking woman. What could possibly go wrong? This happened in the city of Busan in South Korea. A tired office worker dozed off on the subway and woke up to find himself in a nightmare. The year before, there had been a chemical spill in the city, which had left many people blind and disfigured. But this guy, he just woke up from a nap, and he had no idea what was going on. The train had stopped at a station, but there was no one there. And as the doors opened, something horrifying came out. It was dark and hunched over. At first, the man thought it was a dog, but then it lunged at him and revealed its face. Its eyes were completely white, its skin was gray, and it was missing a nose. And then another one came out. Then another, and another. They were all blind and hungry, and they started eating the man. Screaming for help, he tried to run away, but they were fast and they were strong. One of them knocked him down and bit into his leg. Then another one joined in and ate his other leg. And still another one ripped out his arms and bit off his face. The man passed out, but they didn't stop. They kept eating and eating until he was nothing but bones. A few minutes later, a young woman got on the train and pulled out her phone. She had no idea that she was sitting in a pool of blood and that the last man on the train had turned into a human popsicle. In fact, she probably would have never known if one of the creatures hadn't gotten on the train with her. This one had a piece of the man's face hanging out of its mouth. The woman screamed, but it was too late. The creature lunged at her, and the last thing she saw was its hideous face and its glowing white eyes. The subway continued on to the next station where more creatures got on. Some of them were missing limbs or eyes, but they didn't seem to care. They just kept eating and drinking like it was all-you-can-eat night at the buffet. And so the nightmare continued. Now, you might be wondering, why did the man refuse to sit next to the woman? Well, that's because he was a total jerk. He was also a pervert. When the woman asked him to move so she could sit down, he told her that if she wanted him to move, she'd have to do something for him. And when she refused, he said, "You're gonna regret this." And she did. Because if she had been sitting in that seat, maybe one of the creatures would have eaten her instead of the guy. Just a little special treat from us here at our channel.